Hello Sumit, you're welcome to another video. So we'll be learning how to make this collar, the shirt collar and the collar band. We'll be making it together in this video. So if this is like what you want to know how to make, let's get right into it and get started. It is very detailed and very beginners friendly. So let's get right into it and get started with the video. So to make your collar, first thing you have to do is just go ahead and join whatsoever you're making, your dress, your shirt, you're making, join the shoulders together like I did here, okay? So first of all, you join the shoulders of what you're making together. So when you join it together, this is what you have. So after joining the shoulders together, that's when you will go ahead to measure the shoulder round, okay? So I'm having 20 and quarter. Now this is the paper I'm using to draft the collar. I'll be using this paper for the collar. But you know this particular shirt collar, they are of two types, okay? So we have the collar band and we have the main collar. So the first one we'll be drafting is the collar band. Then we'll now go ahead to draft the main collar. So the first thing I will do is to rule a straight line on the paper that will serve as a guide. So for the collar band, it's just going to be something straight, okay? So now, after getting the straight line like this, the next thing you want to do is to determine how wide you want the collar band to be, okay? So for me, I will want it to be 1.25. I want it to be small. I don't want it big. I don't want it very bold. So I'm using 1.25 for the width of my collar band, okay? So the next thing I will do now is to determine the full length of the collar band. You know, we measured the shoulder round and it gave us 20.25. So let's say 10. Okay, so let's say 10. We'll measure 10, or you can do it 10.5. Okay, so I can decide to shift it because I will also be cutting on fold on my so after I'll go ahead to cut it out. So because the paper is really not so long, when I'm cutting, I'm still going to be cutting it up fold. I'm not going to open it up. So that's the collar band. Now we'll have to cut the main collar. So for the main collar, I'll be using this paper for the main collar. I'll fold it into two because I'm still going to be cutting it on fold. Then I'll connect a straight line. So after connecting a straight line, I will determine how long I want it, the width, how wide do I want the main collar to be. So I'll be using 2.5. Okay, I'm using 2.5 for the width. Then I'll connect a straight line. Can you see? So the next thing now, I will measure the 10.25 or okay, yes, I'll divide the quarter into two. I'll measure it like this. Then I'll connect it. So the next thing I will do now, this will serve as the upper part, while this will serve as the lower part. So on the lower part, I will come in by 1 inch, okay? This is the 1 inch. I'm connecting the 1 inch to this edge. So here you can decide to use your curve ruler or your straight ruler, okay? So now you know that this is the lower part, and you know our neckline is not straight, it's carrying a curve, okay? So what you do to get that curve, on this line, come up by 1/2 inch like this. So after that, you connect a straight line for this 1/2 inch to this point. So you can decide to use a straight ruler to connect from here to here, but I like using my curve ruler for this part. So I'll just go ahead and connect. I will make sure that it's not too curvy also. So can you see? So I'll go ahead and cut. So you can see it's like this. So by so doing now, our collar band and the main collar is ready. So what I will do now, I will go and use it to cut on my collar stay. Okay, if you don't have collar stay, use peplum stay. Okay, I will not be using collar stay for this one. So what I will do, I will just go and use the paper to cut on the fabric, and the paper stay I'm using, I'm working with a very fragile soft material, and I don't want anything hard on it that is going to just be standing anyhow. So I will just use this one, iron this one on the fabric to give it a structure. Okay, so what I will have to do is to go and cut on the fabric so that I can know the volume of this paper stay I need for the fabric. So I'll go ahead and cut this on the fabric, then I'll come back. So I went ahead to cut on the fabric. Now you will notice that there are half inches on it, right? On the lower part, on the center like this, there is 1/2 inch. Now this 1/2 inch is what we will use to join, okay? Is what we will use to turn, because we'll be turning it. Is what we use to turn. The 1/2 inch below is what we use to join this one to this one. Then this 1/2 inch is what we use to join this one to the main shirt, okay? So I hope you understand. Now don't forget that I cut them in pairs, okay? They are two because we'll be turning, okay? So this is it. I will just go ahead and iron the paper tape, the paper stay on it. I'm ironing it on it fully, okay? So that's what I'll just go ahead and do now. I will go ahead and iron it fully on it. So I will iron paper stay on it. Then we can now go to the next level, to the next step. So I've gone ahead to iron it, but I iron on only one part of it, okay? So it has given it this a little structure. So what I will be doing now, okay, this is the right side, this is the right side facing each other. I will go ahead and join. You know the 1/2 inch we added the other time. I will go ahead and sew it this way to this point. Then I'll come back. So I've gone ahead to sew it round like this. So the next thing, I will turn it to the right side, but I'll go ahead and iron it properly, okay? So that it will relax very well for me to work on. I'll iron it. After ironing it, I'll go to the machine and press it down. Very tiny stitch at the edge like this. So I'll go ahead and iron. So I've gone ahead to iron it, as you can see. You can see how neatly done it is. So this one will be coming in. So what we are going to do now is we will notch the mid part of this one. Right side facing right side. We'll notch the midpoint. This one too, I will notch the midpoint. So what we are going to do now, we'll place this one here. Can you see? You place it and pin it. You place this one top too. You place this one like so. So I'll go ahead and join the three together. I'll go ahead and join this other part together also. Then I'll tighten the edges. Okay, I'll do that and come back. So I've gone ahead to join it, and this is what we have. I've also gone ahead to join this edge and this edge. So the next thing is to flip it to the right side. So I'll also go ahead to iron it properly. So I'll go off camera and iron it. Then we can go to the next stage. So I've gone ahead to iron it, and you can see what it looks like. So the next thing is to attach it to the shirt. So this is the neckline. If you're used to how I fix my band, you know how I fix my band. That's if you are used to my videos. Open it up, okay? Open it up. You know it's two. Open it up. Then you pin one side, one part. So you're going to go ahead and sew it round it. So I'll go to the machine and do that, then come back. I'll go and sew it round it and come back. So I've gone ahead to sew it. You can see it. I've run a straight stitch on it. So I'll go ahead and remove the pins because I had it down with pins all through. So please, in case you make your collar band and it's not long enough, cut another one. If it's too long, reduce it, okay? Because sometimes it can be like that. So now this is what we have. So we are going to fold this joining inside. This joining we have here, we'll be folding it inside. So if you're used to my videos, you know how, you should already know how I do these things, how I cover with my band. So I'll just go ahead and see what I'm doing. I'm pushing this in, okay? I'm pushing it in like this. Then I will now fold this one on top of it. Can you see? So that's how I'll do it. Then I'll go to the machine and sew it. I'll go to the machine and run a straight stitch on it. Can you see what I'm doing? You push it in, then you fold this one on top like this. Can you see it? So that's what I will do. I'll pin it to the edge before going to the machine to sew. So I've gone ahead to sew it. You can see I've attached it to it. So the next thing I will do now, so I've attached it to it, and this is it. You can see what it looks like. Can you see? And here is the final result. Hope the video was helpful. See you in my next video. Bye.